Alright guys, so this is kind of fun. All I know for sure is that I have, in this box, I have a Mario Kart 64, and I know I have an NES, and I think I did take a peek, and I saw a 64 under here, an N64 under here. I don't know what other games or anything is in here besides that, so when I bring it in, we're going to check it out and find out together. The reason I bought it just like this is because the woman was just asking $10 for the whole crate. So it's kind of hard for me to pass up on that. So we'll check it out when I get it inside, get out of this heat. Friday haul video, action. Hello, my friends, my reseller friends, my reseller wannabe friends, my voyeur friends, and all other guests. Hope y'all are having a great Friday. So now's the part I tease the box with all the good Nintendo stuff in it up top, and I still don't know what's in there other than that game, the Nintendo NES, and the 64. $10 box. So let's look at, that's not how it works, guys. You tease it up front, you actually put the content on the back. So I'm sorry, but you are going to have to wait. You're going to have to go through all this other junk first, unless you skip, but don't do that. Just watch. Get myself situated here. I spent about 3.5 hours out there today, and it wasn't terrific, and it wasn't horrible. For a Friday, it wasn't. I don't know. If I wouldn't have found that box, to tell you the truth, if I wouldn't have found that one box, it would have been kind of disappointing. So I did pick up a couple other interesting things. This is a big cassette case. Had a $2 price tag on it. It was that kind of an estate sale, but it wasn't an estate sale that was run by an estate company. It was like run by the family. But the really cool thing that was inside of this case that I enjoyed, those are all sealed tapes. And most of them are Sony. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 11, that's 14 tapes. So I'll do pretty well on those. For some reason, these cassette tapes, especially Sony and the high bias tapes too, they sell like they're gold or something. It's crazy. Let's look at a few other things. Okay, so that same garage sale that I bought the tapes at. Look, guys, I tried. I swear, I tried not to buy this thing. Here's the deal. It had $1 on it, and it had $1 on it, and I literally set this crazy thing down. Look at this ridiculous stein, and I don't think it's old. It's got no crazing. It's got no, I don't see any kind of maker mark on the bottom or anything. It doesn't say Germany. It's got some kind of, was that a C at the top of that? I don't know. Look, if you guys know this kind of stuff at all, help me out, because I really don't. See, but what I really like, the reason I bought it, if you look, check out these 3D. See the deer? I love the subject matter. It's got the deer. It's got the antler-looking handle. Look, it looks like see, this looks like antler handle. I thought that was pretty cool. And then, look, here's the hunter. And he's in 3D, relief, or whatever you want to call that. And then up top, look at the top. I guess that is a stein. I might even drink beer out of that tomorrow night. I don't know. Check out the top. Let me see if there's I still don't see a maker mark or anything. Got the hunter sitting there with his dog. I kept on looking at this, and I was like, I set it, I swear, I set it down twice, and I was just going to leave it. And something made me pick it back up. So finally, I just gave in, and I bought the stupid thing. But I think it's really neat, and it's very big, too. This thing is like, that's another thing. It's like, let's see. Yeah, that's 13 inches tall. Bottom to top of the lid. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I really did. I really tried not to buy the thing. Okay, I didn't want to buy these either, but I did. I paid, they have $5 tags on them, but I paid $2 a piece. And both of these are Atari 2600 games, and they are complete in box. They have their manuals and everything. And I think I'm going to make this. I'm going to make this the screenshot for this video. Let's see, here we go. Okay, there we go. I'll capture that at the, look like about the 5-minute mark. Let me write that down somewhere. I notice the older I get, the more I better write shit down. There we go. And even then, when I write shit down, I usually forget where I put the piece of paper. So, if you're old like me, you might know how I feel. Now, this is interesting. These are cassette tapes. And I passed on cassette tapes a while back. It was a bunch of like 80s new wave of punk rock stuff, and they were actually more valuable than these that I bought today. I don't know what these are really worth. I'm probably going to make 1 or 2 lots out of this because I don't want to get in the selling single cassette tape business. That sounds like a horrible business to be in, but I'll just show you real quick. Here's ELO. Metal Madness. That's pretty crazy. Who's it got on here? Great White Helix. Slaughter. Alcatraz. Alcatraz with 2 Z's, obviously. Wasp. Icon. Black Sabbath. Vixen. I was never like a heavy metal kind of guy. Aerosmith. Greatest Hits. Stray Cats. Culture Beat, Mr. Vane. I think I might have heard of that before. I think I have. The Judas Priest. EMF. Unbelievable. Okay, Cinderella. There's a hairband for you. The Who. Poison. Look like the cat dragged in. Dead or Alive. I think that's the band name. Tia, Slip and Slide. That's not really that old. Quad City DJs. Oh, here's a classic. Whoa. Daisy Dukes. Oh, man. Okay. Tootsie Roll, 69 Boys. This is some high quality stuff here, guys. Some Motley Crue. Led Zeppelin. And Who's Next? I guess that... Oh, yeah, the first song on there is Bob O'Reilly. So, yeah, it's like 18 tapes, and I paid $4 for all of them. I haven't really researched them yet to see what I'm going to sell them for. They were asking $1 a piece at first. And I was like, are you really asking $1 a piece for these? She said, yes, with a straight face. I said, well, will you take a quarter? And she said, okay. So, $1 a piece was stupid. That was ridiculous. I bought 6 of these. And the reason I bought them is because they are, I think they are old. This is just a Windows keyboard. Okay, includes free AT/PS2 adapter. So I wonder if, works with PCAT and PS2. Okay, so yeah, this is not a, not USB keyboards. These are like have the old school connectors in them. So I have 6 of these. Let's see what it's worth, because I don't know. I'm going to open up my Amazon seller app. I'm really hoping I don't have to sell keyboards on eBay. I'm hoping I could just ship these off to FBA. That would be very nice. Let's see. The problem is these are by a company called Digital Research. Never heard of that company. Hopefully this is going to scan something for me. There it is. What do we have? Come to Daddy. Okay, looks like they're, I don't know if this is a good rank, 24,903. Can you read this? No, you can't. That camera is horrible for this. I've said for like 5 videos I'm going to change that camera out because I have another one. Anyway, this keyboard is showing up as rank number 24,903 in PC, and there's one FBA offer for $21.99. So, hell, I'll send them up because I don't want to sell them. I don't want to sell them on eBay. I don't think they'll do that well, and I'll send it up to FBA, and I only have $1 at each one, so if I have to, I can blow them out if I feel like it. That's the great thing whenever you don't have much money in a product. If you feel like moving it, you can. You got the room to move. But yeah, I paid $1 for those. I have 6 of them, so that's $6 total into that product. Okay, so now we're going to look through the crate. Actually, no, before we look at the crate. The garage sale where I bought the crate, I also bought, she had another box. It was weird. She priced this box that had these goodies in it at $10. And then she had a box full of games, and she wanted $1 a piece for them. So I just picked out 4 of the ones that I thought were best out of the box. I got GoldenEye Rogue Agent for GameCube. It's got both discs in the manual. I can't even read that. I don't even know what the heck that says. Summoner. Okay. Summoner Goddess Reborn. GameCube. It looked kind of role play to me. Role-playing game, so I picked it up. I don't think it's worth a lot, maybe $9 or something like that. Now this is Yu-Gi-Oh! The Falsehood Kingdom. No manual here. I didn't really look at these discs either. They're okay. If I have to, I can run them through my... I'll have to show you guys one day this... I've got one of those... What is it called? Oh, JFJ Easy Pro. The disc cleaners, I have one of those. I'll have to show you guys how it works sometime if you haven't seen it before. Okay, so this was pretty fun. Mario Kart Wii was in that box, so I picked it up for $1, of course. And then when I opened it, there's a disc underneath. Is it a sports game? Is it... You know, is it something really common and shitty? No. Super Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. Brawl. So that was pretty good. That's probably the game underneath is probably worth more than the Mario Kart Wii. I'm sure. I'm sure that Brawl is worth about 20. Even disc only has got to be worth at least 20, maybe 25. I'm not positive about that. So let's dig in now. So the game on top of this box that you saw is Mario Kart 64, and it's got a rough looking label on it. I'll clean up the rest of the game. The label's missing a little piece. If you look on eBay, the labels don't really hurt that much. Like a totally clean cartridge only game would get about 45. This is going to get about 35. So I mean, it hurts it a little, but it's not really that. It's not a huge hit on it. So, all right, and then we have an NES console here with a bunch of stuff written on here. Given by Jackie, $410.95. Performance hobby. That's interesting, huh? That little nice message is 21 years old now. No game inside. And I like getting NESs, but part of me hates fooling with them because of the damn, if you fool with NESs at all, the pins are just a pain in the butt because they're they're always dirty, or you have to replace them or something like that. Here's it's a decent Nintendo 64. Nothing wrong with it. Looks nice. You always want to check inside of this little compartment. And I think this is a score, guys, because this, I'm pretty sure, you see how it's red on top? I'm almost certain that we just scored an expansion pack. Yay! That's a that's a memory expansion pack. They come from the factory with a jumper pack installed, but then you can upgrade with these memory packs to play certain games. You have to have the memory pack. So I haven't looked lately because I haven't had a memory pack in quite a while. It's pretty rare to really find the expansion in there. But I want to say just that one part is worth $30. So that's pretty sweet. Okay, looks like I have a bunch of other junk in here. Some kind of fan. Yeah, a bunch of junk. Power cords. Power supply for something. Here's a not so good condition Xbox, OG Xbox controller. Got one of those Namco plug and play games. I stopped buying those stupid things. I see them so often, and they don't get very good money either. Yeah, I mean, I've got some, I was hoping to find some more games in the bottom of this damn crate. But really, there's not much going on. Here's a decent Xbox controller. But no, really not a whole hell of a lot going on in there. A few Legos. Got a Rock Band microphone. This is a PlayStation, what was that called? A PlayStation i5 or something like that. PlayStation i camera. So, I think I've had one of these before. I don't think they're worth much either. I mean, we're just talking about a real mishmash of junk in this box at this point. No more games. So, net result of this is I've got that Nintendo 64 with that memory, with that expansion pack. Ooh, boy, I'm really just guessing here. I'm going to say it's about probably 70, 60, 70. I mean, it's got the power supply. I don't have any controllers. I don't think I have any on hand right now either. So, I'll call it 50 just to be conservative, but I may get more. The NES I didn't see the cables or anything for it. As it sits, probably 40. I'll test it. I do have cables I can test it with. And then this game is 35. So, pretty good score in a $10 box. And I did well in those other 4 games too. So not an outstanding Friday, but it was certainly worth going out for 3.5 hours. And like I always do, or this summer, I bring my daughter with me, and she looks for certain Beanie Babies. This is my younger daughter. She's 7. So she has a blast, and we always go and grab breakfast at some point in the morning and make a fun little morning out of it. So she enjoys it, and so do I. So I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully with a big old fancy haul of stuff from tomorrow's garage sales. I hope y'all do well too if you're going out, and be careful, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.